What's up? What's up? What's up? We back again. The What's Poppin' Show. What's up, y'all? Y'all doing this Monday night? I'm ready. Y'all ready? We just gonna get into it. What's good, y'all? What's up? Shout out to say, good to see everybody tonight. Hopefully everybody's good. What's up, y'all? Y'all know I'm a holler. So we gotta get into it, man. Let's go. What's Poppin' Show? It's a show for information, man, and to keep people updated of what's going on. Keep people updated. So we gonna talk about Nick Cannon, even though we already spoke about. We gonna talk about Nick Cannon. All right. I was just talking about that fool Mariah Carey. Anyway, we're gonna talk about this, man, because we're gonna look at how Nick Cannon was abused by Diddy. Nick Cannon was asked about freak offs, and Nick Cannon said, "I ain't see no freak offs." He said he don't know nothing about no freak offs, y'all. Then on top of that, Nick Cannon also said out his own mouth, y'all, that he was not man enough for Mariah Carey. But when he went into his talk, it really sounded like he was a hater, and it sounded like he was really scared of her. And I think, y'all, the whole purpose he didn't want to be around Mariah after a while because he couldn't be fruity. He wanted to be fruity. He got tired of playing house. All right, we're gonna look at that. We also gonna look at how Diddy been dealing with this activity right in our face. We're also gonna look at how the Nickelodeon child stars been right in our face the whole time. Cause what? It's not just Orlando Brown, right? So we're gonna go back into these early Nickelodeon days, them early Disney days. But we focusing on the Nickelodeon part of Nick Cannon. Cause the question is, how did Nick Cannon become a star out of nowhere? So anyway, let's go. Cause Nick Cannon is a liar. And that's his business. He claims he didn't know nothing about no freak offs. Nick Cannon is also one of the key links when we hear stuff about minors at the party. We know Nick Cannon is one of those individuals that you can use for a minor to be in the party. Nickelodeon, Mr. Nickelodeon. See, Mr. Nickelodeon bring the kids out. Let's go. So throughout the years, Diddy been keeping Nick Cannon close. I'm gonna say throughout time, some things been going on because when a lot of this stuff first happened with Diddy, Nick Cannon also was one of the main people to say, Diddy was my friend. You get it? He let it be known he was riding with Diddy. But they go back. And the whole key is, see, me personally, y'all, when I look at every picture of Diddy now, especially the old ones, I automatically think, what was he doing back then? And what did he do to that person? Because we now know what he's into, right? He's a fruity man into fruity sex. It was times he had models doing stuff. I'm going to be honest, y'all. I think Nick Cannon was a willing participant. I don't think he knocked Nick Cannon out. I think he was a willing participant. Get it? That's what I think. So anyway, let's go. We also know that Nick Cannon is fruity because he made a lame excuse why he wasn't with Mariah. And I just finished saying, y'all, I think they put Nick Cannon on Mariah because after Mariah carried Mariah haven't been the same. I was just saying that earlier. She hasn't been the same since he was with her. Think about it. And then somebody said in the chat, she was having nervous breakdowns. See what I'm saying? So we don't know if Nick Cannon did that. We don't know. All we know is things happen. And then after that, Nick Cannon wanted to prove to us how many women he can deal with. See, I been knew he was out of his mind because I'm like, yo, why would you leave Mariah Carey and then get a lot of thoughts pregnant? Then you're going to see when Nick Cannon started getting all those girls pregnant, it was after Orlando Brown said that he gave him head. Yes, it happened after that. Not before, after. And then Eminem also said that Nick Cannon was gay in a rap. And after that, Nick Cannon started having a lot of kids. Yeah, these are facts. That's what he did. So anyway, y'all, this man said Mariah Carey was too much. He made an excuse saying Mariah Carey got out on islands. She would have them eating steak in bed. This clown was basically saying Mariah Carey was too much of a woman for him, and she had too much going on. Basically saying, you know, you got some men, I guess they're not used to their woman having a clout. And his wife basically saying, you straight, don't worry about nothing, you good. He couldn't live with the fact that she didn't need him. But that's really his excuse. That's my point. Because he sounds like a damn fool. You get it? He made an excuse on why he couldn't be with this woman. And I know what he's doing. Nick Cannon's another slick one. I told you his name, Nasty Nick. Don't forget, Nasty Nick be having outbreaks. He be having to go to the hospital. We think Nick got that stuff, but he said he had lupus. But we don't believe that because we know Nick Cannon, he was doing nasty stuff, allegedly. Another thing about Nick Cannon, I'm peeping. Y'all, he is slick. He know this Diddy stuff coming out. He knows he gonna come out in this too. He's under the same party, he with the same people, and he's trying to bring up Mariah to make it like he broke up with Mariah because they didn't work out or he couldn't deal with her. But really, he knows it's gonna come out eventually that he's zesty and Diddy got his ass. All right. So that's why I said Nick Cannon chose Diddy over Mariah, because when we looking at these pictures of Nick Cannon, it's from after he left Mariah as well. You get it? So we also know the clue with all the Diddy boys is what? They can't keep a chick. They cannot keep a chick. Ask Meek Mill and Nicki Minaj. And I told you, I think they put Meek Mill on Nicki Minaj, the Ron Hunt Safari. Yes. So let's go. Nick Cannon claims he never saw any freak-offs at a Diddy party, y'all. He said he never saw none of them. He said he never saw none. He knows nothing about it. But then again, y'all, what fool would admit they saw it? Because remember, when Nick Cannon was at Diddy parties, let's think about it. He's Mr. Nickelodeon. So it's a high chance if Mr. Nickelodeon was at a Diddy party, we probably could bet it was some minors around. See, think about all the young guys with all the young fans. See how it's clear now? You got Nick Cannon at the party with Justin Bieber. Don't forget about young Chris Brown. Y'all keep forgetting Chris Brown was in the game at what? 15, 16. Y'all be forgetting that. You don't think, I mean, I know for a fact Chris Brown was at all white parties when he first came out. So we are looking at it now, right? Because we didn't know they was doing nasty stuff. But see, we all can look at it right now in our brain and understand that they had children there because they had Justin Bieber, they had Chris Brown, they had Bow Wow. You see what I'm saying? Sean Kingston. Those are the young boys in the party with the grown-ups. Those young people, hey, even if those young guys that's 15, 16, they might got chicks in there, they're going to have fun with that 14, 13. You get what I'm saying? Even if the young girls in the party was there for the young guys, look at it like that, they still was ending up in rooms with grown-ups. Get it? So you got to understand, Nick got to be in that category because he was always marketed to young people. We also know when Nick Cannon was playing kid roles, he was always older than what he was. See that? Boom. And y'all always know that's a Hollywood joke, getting grown-ups to play little kids' roles. Because the grown-ups' job is to influence the kids. So look, y'all. Nick Cannon claims he never saw any freak-offs at Diddy's parties. Nick, see that? He don't want this smoke. Nick Cannon has recently spoken on the troubling allegations facing music mogul Sean Diddy Combs, who faces accusations involving what? Sex trafficking, exploitation. See, they don't want nothing to do with that trafficking. They know that's life, 20 years. So Nick, you really want us to believe thousands of bottles of baby or all this stuff we know. And we see the hat you wearing, Nick, and we know what that hat means. And we know any man with Diddy with that hat on, he got that smile. Nick, we already know what Diddy did to you, bro. You ain't got to hide no more. We already know. We already know. All right? We already know, Nick. We know. But I'm going to say, Nick, you was a willing participant. But, Nick, it's a high chance you might still be on tape, bro. Because remember, you might didn't see no freak-offs, but them cameras might have saw you, bro. And I know why you're trying to come out and make fake news. You know why this is called fake news, y'all? Anytime you bring up a topic that's irrelevant, that's called fake news. This is also slick things they do for media control. All right? talk about MARIAH on an interview, but don't talk about Diddy. That's how it works. See? Media games. Y'all know the vibe, right? See? Get on the interview. You talk about your old relationship with MARIAH and don't talk about your old relationship with Diddy. That's the game Nick playing. All right. So that's my whole point. And trying to remind us, I was with Mariah Carey, right? I was with her, I didn't just party all the time. I was married, that's what he's trying to put in our head. That's why he's bringing Mariah back up, y'all. All right, Nick, you're not slick. I know media games. We know you as Nasty Nick around here, bro. That's what we know you as. All right. Then I'm going to show y'all, right, how back then they were dealing with subliminal messages. This is how they were grooming boys back then. This show is from 1999. So you got to think in your brain. Little boys that were watching Nickelodeon in 1999, get it? It's no coincidence why they're a certain way now. Because they were already grooms. And SpongeBob and Patrick, they were fruity too. Yes. See? And this is how back then we always knew about those certain hairstyles. And that's what I was telling people. A lot of the stuff they was bringing out back then that we knew was like clown stuff, it didn't work. They re-brought it back out for this generation. So the secret joke to when you hear about and see how they try to put all of this generation in the 90s and had them chasing the 90s, because within the 90s, a lot of stuff they wanted us to do or try to get us to do, we didn't do it. So they took that same program and applied it to now. And I'm showing you, see the hairstyle he had back then? You'll see that's the hair now. But we didn't wear that kind of, like we didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? That was some TV stuff. So as you see, Nickelodeon was Mr. Nick Cannon was always around, and he was a minor. So you should already know he was getting Orlando Brown treatment. You should already know that, y'all. You should already know that. You also can see now, clear as day, the way Nickelodeon is marketed. You will see the colors, as far as the pink, things like that. Anybody that know about chakra colors, that's the whole purpose of the orange. You know what I'm saying? The orange deals with the low levels. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Anyway, anyway, trust me. It's a reason for the orange. The orange deals with sexual behavior, things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? So look, just showing y'all. This is why Nick always been in favor, because he always been groomed. Now this is what I want to show y'all, the subliminal message about this picture. Look how it says enter. See that? You know it says enterprise, but the way they put it up there, it says enter. And you know what they talking about, enter what? You already know that. So as you see, Nick Cannon always been with the schedule. He always played his role. Always. So we also know everything he did with MARIAH was a front. It was a publicity stunt. Nick Cannon knew way back then that one day all this stuff would come back around, right? So he had to come with this fake. Now put it like this, y'all. Now that you're older, time went by, does this not look like a fake couple? Or does Nick not look like he's being fake? I'll just say that. Bogus Hollywood couples. I think MARIAH was for real, and I think she found out he was a buster, and I also think she found out he likes to do zesty things, and I think MARIAH was done with him. That's what I think. All right? So anyway, Nick Cannon had been sold out. He been sold out. So being that we know the stuff about Diddy, do we not think Diddy didn't get Nick Cannon? Do we really think that? Nick Cannon, what do you mean? He never saw any freak offs. Do we believe that? Do we really believe that? Anyway, just showing y'all, right? All of this stuff was dealing with Chester behavior back then. You have to understand, I wasn't watching Nickelodeon. You might have wasn't watching it, but it was grown-ups watching it, meaning Chester was watching it, little kids was watching it. So you're always going to see they were always marketing black kids a certain way. And you're going to see all these black kids grow up to be weird, like Raven Simone and Orlando Brown, right? Because they was violating black kids. But they weren't the only ones, guys. We're going to look at some more. So you will see how they was See how Nickelodeon does it slickly with the colors to persuade the little boys. Give me 1 second. All right. So y'all see how they was playing color games, right? All that means something with them rainbow colors in the background. When a child is young, those colors start to play with their brain. That's how they get them attracted to that rainbow flag early. Stuff like that. Stuff like that. All right. So my point is this. Let's look. See that? Remember this? Yeah, y'all. I get to prove something else to y'all. Now you see when I was telling y'all that hairstyle really was a clown hairstyle? Was this not a clown movie and Nick Cannon playing a role of a clown? Then you're gonna see this movie came out 2004, 20 years later. Now you're gonna see everybody's walking around with that hairstyle. Why? Back then they tried to get people to wear it, but it didn't work. All right, people's not. That's how y'all. If y'all know y'all history, you know that's how MARIAH and the rest of them was twisting their hair. See, we always knew twisting and braiding were two different things. See, y'all didn't understand that. We understood that dreads, braids, and twisties is totally different. We always knew that twisties meant feminine. And when we saw it, we wasn't rocking that back then. So when I was trying to tell y'all, they took these same exact styles and put it back on the internet and made it a trend. And that's why everybody's walking around looking like Nick Cannon. They created all of these styles to be clown hairstyles. That's why I showed y'all Sideshow Bob from The Simpsons. See, I'm gonna prove some more to y'all in a minute just about the hairstyles. All right, boom. So anyway, Nickelodeon groomed black men. You see, they groomed a lot of people. They groomed kids, period. See that? So you might see a man walking around like this, and you can ask him a question. Ask him if he used to watch Nickelodeon back in the day when he was young. He might tell you, yeah, I used to watch Nickelodeon. I used to watch Good Burger. And then you'll be like, damn, now see we get that hit. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget, you got grown men walking around like that. But Nick Cannon wanted us to think he wasn't at no freak offs. You'll clearly see it looked like he was with a date on Diddy, and Diddy told him to put on a pink shirt. Diddy's the king of New York. Nick Cannon wasn't from New York, and I'm pretty sure Diddy showed him the ropes. We know how Diddy get down, y'all. We know Diddy keep drugs on deck. We know Diddy turn your ass out. I'm willing to bet my life Nick Cannon was doing drugs. All right, I'm willing to bet that he was being fruity. How you a rich, healthy man, all of a sudden you sick in hospitals? Come on, man, stop it. All right. Like I said, this is the truth right here, y'all. We already know that. We will be back on this tomorrow. Look, see, the key thing is that star. That star tells it all because it was always about grown-ups lusting off kids and turning out boys to be little punks. Let's go, Nickelodeon. All right? See that? Now you're going to look at it back in time when you're not young, you're not high, you're not nothing, none of that. You're focused. You see Kenan and Kel, how they're marketing those black boys, season 1? Do you see that? But see, I'm looking at everything for what it is, y'all. See, when they had cable back then, we were young, but we didn't understand you had grown-ups watching Nickelodeon. Do you see how they put lipstick on those boys, Kenan and Kel? Do you see that? Do y'all see it? I know it's a little bit grainy, but I'm pretty sure you see they got lipstick on, lip gloss. All right? Just showing y'all. This was grooming. This is grooming. Thank you. Lip gloss. Now, another thing within this picture, some of y'all ain't gonna peep the subliminal message. What is the subliminal message in this picture? Oh, here it goes. Do you see the subliminal picture? How they was pimping out black boys on Nickelodeon? Let me see how many of y'all get it. Let me see how many of y'all get it. I didn't know no better when I was watching it, but when I would watch it, okay-ish, I would see just how weird. Yeah. See, when we young, they disguise fruity stuff as joking around. That's how it goes. Horse playing, wrestling, acting goofy. See what I'm saying? That's right. That's right, McCabby. One behind the other. That's right. One behind the other. That's right. That's right. That's right. Subliminal messages. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's all doctored. These people had scanners, filters. They had all these editing programs on your phone. If they had that shit 30 years ago, you get it? That's what happened. All these programs, right? You'll see it now. We were young, not looking at it like that. But I'm going to show it clearer for you to show you how they was marketing it like that on purpose. Watch this. See that? Just showing you that was on purpose. The way they got him look like he bent over and make it look like he's standing behind him. You feel me? That's on purpose. Then look at the hairstyle, Keenan rocking. See? Ain't nothing new. Nothing new. See? See how they promoting it now? Can you see it now? Keenan and Kel. See it clear as day now, don't y'all? So don't forget, another reason why I'm showing you Keenan and Kel, because Nick Cannon said out his own mouth, when he was going through hard times and he was messed up, he had to live with Keenan. He said he had to live with Keenan. So you know what's up. That also means Nick Cannon probably was so broke he was you understand? Yeah. Mm-hmm. But y'all see what this represent. That's right. That's why he tugging on his ear. Yeah, because they're portraying that behavior. They're betraying that. So you gotta understand. Look at the channel, Nickelodeon. They was promoting this to children back then. So you gotta understand it was grooming and grooming and grooming. It was grooming. See that? Y'all see it now. This is the Nick Cannon family tree. Why else am I showing you them? Because they were child stars. So it's a high chance they was at the parties. With who? Orlando Brown, Ray J, Nick Cannon. Get it? Bow Wow. That's why I say it's a lot of people we forgot about that were stars, but Diddy remembers because Diddy was around all of them. Why? Diddy hang around Nick Cannon, then he got access to all other young boys that Nick Cannon be around. Keenan and Kel, stuff like that. This is the Chester stuff, y'all. We just didn't know it. It was disguised as Hollywood. That's why he's a flamer now. Can't you see he's a flamer with a funny hat? Can't you see Keller's a flamer? Didn't his wife put him on blast? Didn't his wife say she caught him in the bed with Nick Cannon? Did you forget that? I think y'all forgot that. They all been, the thing about it is them Hollywood executives play with all of them. You know what I'm saying? Turn them all up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. It was popping show. What's good? Yeah, I almost thought I was doing a forbidden content. I forgot I was supposed to read y'all comments on this. Diddy started making guest appearances on Nickelodeon early 2000s on shows like All That Too. Word, see? That's what I'm talking about, Shane. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I be saying, see? All of us got to put this together because everybody be knowing stuff that I might have forgot. Like I seen some stuff in the chat earlier, people were saying, and sometimes be stuff I forgot. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, let's go. Boom. Now I'm gonna show y'all right in y'all face. Watch how clear it is, y'all. Watch how they was promoting Chester behavior. They was promoting Coolio to be the Chester. Plus, Coolio admitted everybody knew he was getting high, and you'll see he looked high as hell in this picture. His eyes on high beam. But I'm gonna show y'all this whole picture presents Chester behavior because Coolio is for the grown-ups. And I just showed you what these young boys represent. You know what I'm saying? See? He was with these young boys. So the point I'm going to show y'all, watch this shit. It's going to blow your mind. They was promoting this shit in our face. Coolio is a Chester. Check it out. Chester behavior. Look at this, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You see this picture? Who's in that back seat? You see Keenan and Kel? Who else you see back there? Do you see Immature? Marcus Houston and his family? IMX? You see Coolio? You see Coolio ducked in the car like he a Chester? That's what that picture represents. He got the kids in the back seat of the car. He's ducking down. It was in our face the whole time. That's right, Immature. That's right. See? Because remember y'all, we know what's up with Marcus Houston and them now. We know about Chris Stokes. So you got to understand Chris Stokes is behind this picture. You got to understand that. He was the manager. That's why I say we going back in time. You see how clear it is? Coolio was promoting Chester behavior. And this is my point. See, even the way the industry is, the people that run this shit, they're into that. So meanwhile, you could be a celebrity and they have you taking a picture. If you stupid, you ain't know what you're doing. You just posing. But the point is, this was the Chester stuff right in our face. Then they put the orange on them. So I'm just showing you. See, the kids all in the back. We know what Immature was about and Chris Stokes, and we see how they was marketing them. Hold up, make it clear for you right here. See how they got him pucking up his lips with lip gloss? That's all on purpose. What else am I showing y'all? Do you see their hairstyle? Do you see how they trick the boys to wear their hair like that now? And then all of a sudden, when the young boys wearing their hair like that, they also was promoting the young boys to be zesty. See? A world where the boys are zesty and got nappy heads. Told y'all it's an old program. We just didn't go for it. That's all it is, man. They took that same program you're looking at from Nickelodeon and put it on the internet. And they got rappers to do it and they got the whole world to do it. That's all that happened, y'all. So I'm just showing you. You already see what time it is. See? Coolio looking like a weirdo that's about to take those boys on a journey. All that's on purpose, y'all. Now you get it. It's right in your face. That's why that Hollywood stars telling you they're Hollywood. They were Hollywood. So you got to remember, y'all, when Coolio started running his mouth, Coolio was breaking oaths. See? Coolio was breaking them oaths running his mouth. Maybe that's why he's out of here. You got to understand that. So let's go, man. Let's go. I don't even like talking about how I told y'all a while ago this girl's career was over. All right? And it's still over. Now, I saw somebody say Chrisean in the chat. I see Chrisean is once again on the internet making noise. It is mighty funny. I said it again today. I said the Shade Room will drop Chrisean news all week, but they ain't talking about Diddy. Next thing you know, I get off the internet. I see what? Chrisean in the headlines once again when I come back. Chrisean Rock is so low down and dirty. She's promoting that her sister did something to her at 7. Little did I know, because I ain't stupid. So let me do some homework on this. Kind of find out the new season is coming out of Baddies, and she used that publicity stunt for the damn trailer because Chrisean knows she's washed up. She's disgusting. All right? So a lot of people are saying, well, why did she say it on the show? If her sister did that to her, why they didn't just deal with it? Because that's my whole point. Why they didn't deal with it on the side? Why they didn't get professional help? Why would they break this on the show? Why? It was a trailer and it was a gimmick. That's why, y'all, a gimmick. She's low down, disgusting, trifling, and she is a certified crackhead. It's not a game. This woman been caught with crack, all of that. All right? She's a junkie. That's why her name is Chrisean Rock, because she smoked rocks. That's not a joke. All right? That is not a joke. So the point is, you will see. I'm not even going to get into this woman. We already spoke about her. They also used her. She was with the idiot program where they started making idiots superstars on purpose, making them stars on purpose to get everybody to follow their stupid ass. All right? So she's another one that started to turn herself into a man. And you see that right here. Let's go. Chrisean Rock accuses her older sister of taking advantage of her at 7 years old. Kind of find out, y'all, we have never heard this. Chrisean gets no love, but she says this on a show. You'll see she started to play with her face. Let's go. Many were shocked by the accusations being made on a reality show, with several questioning if it should have been included within the trailer and or series at all. So when I saw this, I said, man, they're using this for a gimmick. This is disgusting. They're so desperate they put it in the trailer. This woman tried to say her sister did something to her. Now look at her, y'all. See, we already know she already destroyed herself, right? She already destroyed herself. Look how her face was small. Look how she got a big blockhead now. See that? So the point is this. People know what she did was fugazi. And her sister said she's going to sue her ass. Look, you said what? Tasaki responded in seeming disbelief. She went on to threaten to sue over accusation, adding, I'm done talking, bitch. You're going to jail. Defamation. See the clip within the full trailer? So the point is, she did that for a stunt, y'all. It's sad. Then come to find out, she claims it happened when she was 7, her sister was 12. This is disgusting, man. This how desperate Chrisean Rock is. But also, you're going to see what I already told y'all. The key to all of this is you're going to see they keep promoting this minor behavior. You keep hearing these stories all year of what minor abuse. Told y'all they've been the agenda all day, all year. Minor abuse, trafficking minors. Kendrick his song all summer about minors. All this minor stuff. Y'all peeping it? Chrisean Rock. For her to get clout, she's talking about minors. Gotta understand what's going on. Always watch the pattern, y'all. That's been the agenda the whole year. So look, see? Look how Natalie Nunn turned herself into a man. Look at Chrisean Rock turn into a man. Look how big her head is. See? They turned themselves into, you know what, transsexuals. That's what happened. Anyway, this was somebody said, I don't care what side you're on. The conversation between Chrisean and her sister had no business making the cut on what? What's the TV channel, y'all? What's this called? Zeus. A new station called Zeus. So look at what she said, trying to get clout and trying to get viewership on a channel called Zeus. And people don't understand why Zeus put it out. It was on purpose. That's why. They wanted to market the show with her talking about you know what. They wanted to brand the show, put it in a trailer, Chester behavior. That's what they did. That's what they did. All right. Chrisean has a right to speak up about the alleged abuse, but Zeus is wrong for exploiting that topic for viewership. Baddies is a show centered around women. They don't care about that. They did it on purpose. Other children cannot be Chesters. If her sister is 5 years older and Chrisean was 12, is definitely a preteen, but still a child, and sexual things like that are 100% learned behaviors. See how stupid it sounds? So I'm just showing y'all. I'm done with this. All right. So I'm gonna drop the link if anybody want to pull up. Y'all are now seeing how this world is upside down and people are just losing their mind. Chrisean Rock has went so low. I think she lied on her sister, y'all. I'm sorry. I just think I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. All right. Why are you just now saying this? And why did they put it in the trailer? Then the way the game is so desperate, her sister, she can tell her sister, I'm about to say it. You get what I'm saying? I look at the whole game. She tell her sister, look, girl, I'm about to say you did something to me. I need to get this money. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give you some money. She go on the TV, say that, give her sister cut of the money. Boom. You know what I'm saying? That's how low people are, man. I'm telling y'all. Plus Chrisean Rock, you got to remember, she being sued. She being sued by that Rainbow Man suing her. Don't forget, I've been told y'all she was done before that even happened. She's finished. Ever since she disrespected black women, she shot herself in the foot for one. She's done. Then their gimmick of a couple, the other half is in jail. And I told you they promoted them because they're a struggle couple. They both was junkies, and they were using them for people to follow them. All right? But I'm not going to put nothing past no crackhead. This girl made that story up on her damn sister. All right? That's all I'm going to say. Either way, you see what her sister said, she's going to sue her ass. You know what I'm saying? So on that note, man, like I said, the link is in the chat. If ain't nothing shaking, we're going to keep it at that. We got more coming, though. But so look, y'all see, right? You see how he got turned out. You see how they was doing branding and grooming. So just look at all the boys that was watching these shows. It's a high percentage that most of them get it. Or I bet you any amount of money, if we was to do a survey or somebody did a survey to most of the people in the rainbow community, they probably would tell you they grew up watching Nickelodeon. I want to bet that because it's so clear now. It's clear. They will see, people don't understand subliminal messages is everything, man. Putting stuff in people's head. Then you do it, don't even know what you're doing. You're just doing it, see? Grooming them, teaching them how to cross-dress. See, a child ain't thinking about no damn cross-dressing. They ain't thinking about that. But they're watching it. Then they teach them to think it's funny. But meanwhile, it's already in their brain. So that's why I be telling people once certain things go in your brain, it's already in your brain. And the child don't know no better. But Nick knew what he was doing. We clearly know Nick what he was doing because we know Nick was cross dressing on Nickelodeon. On Nickelodeon. Strike two. This is not supposed to happen on Nickelodeon. And on top of that, okay, not only was he on Nickelodeon, they had him acting grown and sexy. You get it? Long nails. So you see what they was doing. You see what they was doing, y'all. So little do we know, if you wasn't the type to watch these shows, you wouldn't even know what was going on. And this is how America grooms kids through what? Through the TV. This is how America's ran through what? The TV, man. Entertainment runs the world. Then a subliminal message in the background that says enter. And they put it in back of him. See? All that's programming, man. All that's programming. So now y'all see why Nick Cannon ain't really want Mariah? Nick Cannon gets real about insecurities. He felt married to Alpha Mariah. Do you hear that? This is also tied into women pegging men because now in a lot of situations, women are the alphas, man. He's telling you, y'all, he's a you know what. See, but when he was with Diddy, he was comfortable. Cause Diddy was his daddy, man. You gotta look at, I told y'all, a lot of these celebrities, when they're around a man that's richer, it makes them moist. It makes them moist. See, we look at it one way. Nick Cannon looking at it like he's special because he get to hang with a billionaire named Diddy. He get to be with Diddy for the day, Diddy for the weekend. His mind, see, that's what I'm trying to show y'all. This how they was doing little mandates in our face. 50 Cent already told you Diddy try to take you shopping. Mandates. Nick Cannon. But then he'll tell us to our face, y'all, that he was insecure, married to an alpha. Wow. I've never heard this, y'all. I've never heard of a man say he was insecure with a woman. Or was it that Nick Cannon, your Mariah would peep you out? Was it that when it was time to take care of Mariah in that bed, you couldn't get up? Was it that, bro? Did she get tired of that? I think that's what it was, bro. I don't want to hear nothing you talking about. I don't hear nothing you talking about. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Then you try to prove to Mariah Carey that you put in work by keep trying to have all these kids. You try to prove a point with all those babies, boy. You know that. That's what he did. He was just trying to prove a point, y'all. He's a clown. So I'm gonna leave it at that with Nick Cannon. So we now know, y'all. Y'all know for yourself. He told you he was insecure. Why? It's because she knew you was a punk, and you know what? Did she know Diddy got you, boy? Did she catch you with dildos, Nick? We now know the dealer don't spare nobody, Nick Cannon. We know this man grope on man nuts. We know this man uh busts in rooms. He like to watch people have sex. He keep male models around. Nick, you're not gonna fool us, Nick. No, no, no. And you a punk. You from California. You're not from New York. You was not gonna fight Diddy. So I'm willing to bet my life that he got you, Nick. He didn't get you. You was with the program, bro. You already groomed in California. That's how you got on Hollywood. You already groomed. And remember, when Diddy saw this of you right here, Nick Cannon, he was ready for you, boy. And that night, Nick, he told you to dress up. That's what happened. He told you to dress up, Nick. Because you was already groomed to dress up. So I can see it clear as day. Yeah, we gonna say Diddy got him, y'all. He made Nick dress up. Period. Picked out the outfit and everything. See Nick right there being sassy? So now y'all see, man. That's right. That's right. That's right. Out the bushes of fake blood too. That's right. That's right. Yep. Oh, you lucky, random woman. I was just about to get out of here. What's up?
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me okay, Funnel Fame?
Yep. Yep. Here you clear.
Okay, great, man. This whole thing, I'm just gonna say, like, this whole industry is just so shady and so dirty. But it's not even just the entertainment industry, it's also the business industry. There are so many
Yep.
major companies and big businesses or even businesses like that are very successful. They may not be known worldwide, but they're very known in their region. And
Mm-hmm.
they've all had to go through and do something really dirty, really shady to get that recognition.
Mm-hmm. I know what you're talking about in the corporate world. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yep. That's right. How people have to do stuff with certain positions and yep. Yep.
Yes, and the dirtier you get, the more the faster that they will. put you up there, put you out there. The
Yep.
dirty that it's like they want to see how perverse they can get you to be, how they can reduce you to the lowest fraction of your sexuality.
Yep. Come on, man. They had Nick as a little boy, man. Come on, man. I already know what happened, man. Nick Cannon told Orlando Brown said Nick Cannon went down on him, man. We know what Diddy is. We know how Diddy get down. We know for a fact, Nick, you went down on Diddy, bro. Come on now. You didn't sue Orlando Brown. You didn't threaten him. You didn't cease and desist him or nothing. So we know what's up, Nick Cannon. We know what's up. All right. We not gonna play with Nick tonight. We're not
We're
doing
not
that.
gonna play with Nick.
You know what, Nick at night, we're not playing with him tonight. Nope. Nope. Because no, if Orlando Brown said it, we know what Diddy did for a fact. We know for a fact, Nick. So anyway, the point is this, y'all. Y'all all see that Nick is denying everything, and I'm pretty sure Nick Cannon is going to get his day. He might already be getting it. I just didn't check. All right, I just didn't check because all of them will be destroyed. But some of them think in their mind they're spared, y'all. Some of them think they're actually spared. Nick Cannon claims he never saw any freak offs. Of course, bro, that's incrimination. Of course, you ain't gonna say that. And I'm pretty sure when you was at Diddy parties, it was young people there, Nick. I'm willing to bet that. Because you represent Nickelodeon, man. I'm willing to bet. So definitely appreciate that, Random Woman, for coming up
Yeah,
and
thank you.
keeping it straight to the point. I appreciate that.
Have a good
Everybody,
evening.
thank you. Everybody in the chat, y'all know what's up. Be ready for the morning. We got more coming. Understand that. Exactly. If you didn't believe it before, you can believe it now. Why would he ever be in a dress with nails? That's right. Man, man, oh man, oh man. Yeah, Nick, your day is coming too, bro. Yep. And you never put out that Dr. Sabi documentary like you said you was. You never put it out, bro. So that was another lie, Nick. All right. And we also know you got some more than jaundice. We're not going for that. We're not going for that at all. At all. So anyway, y'all, that's right. Part 5 in the morning. Y'all be ready. All right, Smiles putting up. What's up, Bomber League?
What up
What's
with you,
up?
man?
What's up, bro?
I just wanted to thank you for everything that you're doing out here for everybody, man.
No doubt. Appreciate
You
it.
hear me?
Appreciate it, bro.
Yep. So I do what I do for you, man. I just wanted to say, check out that Puffy picture, man, and like the Most High, he described everything in detail, and all it is on his Facebook profile, he's just missing the fire, and you could just put that in with red because we all know that the devil in that form that they presented us don't exist. Everything's all symbolic.
That's right.
Everything is. And so like when I read when you read the Bible, I'm not talking to nobody that's dumb in this chat or on this profile on this platform. So you know how the Most High seen what he's seen, but it's all like it's all parables, it's all symbolic. So if you look at Puffy's little profile picture and remember in the cartoons on his Facebook page, when he's wearing that red, he's wearing that all red. And remember on the cartoons when Satan would come up on the right hand side and Jesus would come up on the left and he's all up in that red. I'm
Mm-hmm.
pretty sure that's what when he has his hand and he's sitting on that throne
Mm-hmm.
with all that red there. Trust
Mm-hmm.
me, Satan doesn't look like the pitchfork in the red tail thing.
No, yo,
That
you're right, bro.
symbolically,
You're right. Because when he was in that chair,
I'm seriously,
that was him sitting on
yeah.
the throne. That's exactly what that
Yeah,
was.
that's we're seeing exactly what you've been putting together since you. I've been watching you for 4 years. It's just that I have to been changing what do you call pages because they be shutting my shit down when I start talking and stuff. So
No doubt.
yeah,
No
you've
doubt.
been beating it up, and that's why I do what I do as much as I can for you.
Now I appreciate it now because the fact
Yeah,
is, that's what it's all about. Confirmation. You feel what I'm saying?
yeah,
Everybody has something to bring. That's what I be telling you. That's what I tell people. That's what all this is about. It's about connecting everything because nobody knows everything. Nobody knows it all. And you can't cover it all, but everybody add a piece to it. And like you said, we're decoding everything. And what people don't
yes,
understand, they don't understand. See, some people think it's all entertainment, but they don't understand. We're decoding what is actually being told to us. You feel me? So I'm with you 100%, bro. The people that know what's going
Yeah.
on know what's going on. See, we're
No,
being
everybody
told
in the
something.
chat does.
Yeah, yeah. Somebody's telling us something, and you just got to be able to see it. That's it. And if you can
Yeah.
see it, you're catching the sign. If you're catching the sign, then you got to understand you're about to go somewhere else. It's a destination after that. That's why I'm covering all this. I have to see all of this stuff play out. So then
Yes.
I know what's next. See, that's what people don't understand. It's just that, like earlier, right? Somebody said it, yo, I'm tired of this Diddy stuff. And then I'm just thinking, like, yo, you just don't get it. Say it's bigger than entertainment. That's why I keep saying little stuff.
Yes.
When this,
It's
yo, you just
already
said a
written.
key thing. When he was in all red, sitting in that chair, that was him on the throne. And little do we know,
Red equals fire.
he could have got too big for his britches doing that too.
Hmm.
You know what I'm
It's all
saying?
symbolic. What our eyes see. Remember, the Most High gave us eyes to see everything that
That's
comes
right.
to our soul. He
That's
wrote
right.
it down, so when
That's
everybody
right.
sees that, and he took that picture, it put everything into motion. And once he snapped and snitched, the Most High has his hand in all good and evil. And if you look at
Mm-hmm.
my profile picture, if you look at the profile picture, that's what I was meaning. It makes, when I was researching, I figured that out like back in 2008. It made sense to where it was like, how long back does God know us? Because we all come from that. We all come from that.
That,
We all do. Nobody can deny that we come from that. So when
that's
people
right.
say they don't believe in God, we all come from that semen that we all turn into, which has, sorry about the noise in the background, but I like being outside nature. But what happens is we end up getting that sin of flesh over our central nervous system that ends up becoming what moves our motor system. So when we come from that same thing and we're just nothing but a plant that just, like, if you clothe it in white is the semen and then you go into the devil, we get tricked into that red little thing to come out here. Everything correlates. And then when we get that flesh on us, when we start saying things like uh God don't exist, God don't, or all those things that heathens be saying, that's when he puts us into motion, because he known our heart from, if you look at that picture, how long back, how long back, how long back. It's all DNA. We all come from that. Every last human comes from that one structure, which they have pulled us away from being lustful. So we use that image more as a lust. It's more important instead of the importance of us knowing who we are. Sorry for taking over your show, but man, you are excellent in
Now
all
you
this
good, bro. That's what the
knowledge stuff.
platform is for. That's what this platform is for, bro. You're welcome to come up anytime. I would encourage you to. You know what I'm saying? People that got something to say, man, you gotta get it out. This is
Because
what you gotta do. You gotta put things in the universe now. You know what I'm saying?
because
It
I
is
Right.
what
was
it is.
basic. I was basically one of those people who grew up and was performing for everybody, and then once I ended up saying no to everybody, then I got turned against, and then that, like, there's a lot of people that's on this platform who was looking for somebody who knew the same thing, and you're one of those people where we were probably out there by ourselves with all this knowledge, and we came around to somebody where it was like, bam, here goes the confirmation, and then somebody who could even put it down better than what we all
There you go.
before,
You
and
get it,
it's
bro.
all,
You get it.
yeah.
You get it.
It's
See, the whole
I'm gonna
key
stay
is it's
on
all
with
it's all
you.
what the key is it's all timeless because
Yeah,
what we're doing
this is
is
the greatest moment of our lives.
we're putting it all together now because what we're doing now and
Hmm.
what's going on now will be speaking of years from now. That's what people don't understand. What we
Yeah,
witnessing is going to be speaking of years from now. We actually in history. That's what I'm
yeah,
saying. People gotta understand that, and everybody's playing their part. And how it ends up, or what part of history you end up in, it's all up to you. That's the whole part. That's the whole
yeah.
beauty of this whole thing. You know what I'm saying? So when people
Hmm.
started claiming demon time, I told y'all they was choosing their side.
Yes, 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 yes. I agree with you.
See? And then you're going to
Yep.
see that even in the industry, a lot of them were forced. They had to pick a side. The ones that didn't get
Yeah.
wicked enough, they got dealt with. They got spanked up. You know what I'm saying? So yes, yes, that's
Like,
what been going
like
on.
as you see, I know you read through your chat. Like you see, I know a lot of stuff, but I was led to you because you were in the midst of it, so you're more confirmation of stuff that I was. We were all led to this page, and that's why I tell everybody just to listen and put their faith. If truth is there, put the faith in the name, because we all are gods. If you see the image that we all came from it, we all come from the semen, and we all need to put our minds together and understand that us being on the same page is going to unlock a lot of stuff. And I've been, keeping up with you for about 4 years to be able to sit back and out of everybody that I've listened to on YouTube, and all I do is just listen to documentaries you know your stuff, man. You know your stuff.
Everything you
You know how to
said,
correlate it.
yo, I appreciate it, bro. Everything you said was right on the money because that's my whole point. It's all supposed to be natural. The way you found the channel,
Yes.
everything you just told me,
Yes.
that's how it's supposed to be. That's why I said I'm not supposed to be
Hmm.
arguing with nobody because I know how things work. The people that's supposed to
Yeah.
be who they are and get it and understand what I'm saying, those are people that's supposed to be there. Those are people I'm supposed to talk to. Those people I'm supposed to worry about. Saying so
Yeah.
that's why I was telling people I know everything I'm supposed to be doing, and everybody that get it, it's right. It's like you found it. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? But then you got to pass it on. That's all it is.
Hmm.
It's a that's the whole purpose of the internet is actually networking. It's creating sparks,
Yeah.
energy. You know what I'm saying?
Because he was
We
going
all
to
we all we
separate us.
all ping
Remember?
we all ping in the universe. We when I shut down this live, we all gonna ping somewhere else. Where you gonna go? That's on you. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
showing you that's how we moving now. That's how we moving
Yes,
now.
sir.
Hey, you guys mind if I say something real quick?
Yeah,
Go
bro.
ahead.
First of all, I want to say this for all of the people that's in the chat, members only. I've experienced this fame when you're live. First of all, I appreciate what you're putting out. You be having me rolling. I'm at work, but this is more serious. When you go to hit that like button, sometimes they will not let me hit the like button. You know what I have to do? Back all the way out, refresh, and then boom, the like could come up. That's one thing. The other thing about this Nick Cannon thing, now ever since I was a little boy, I first saw Mariah Carey on Star Search before the plastic surgery. She can sing. And I was like, wow. And then when Nick came up, I watched Drumline as a kid. I was like, all right, I had, but he was scurrying, he starts scurrying around, doing all of this stuff, like you said, having all these kids and stuff. How in the hell can you, as
Hold
a
on, my
man,
bad,
be
yo.
with a Mariah
Yo, Craig
Carey?
said he said I live in San Diego, California. We call him Nasty Dick. Also, I didn't know that, man. I started
I
calling
didn't
him
know
that
that.
2 years ago, man. He was on that fucking machine.
But how in the
He's a
hell
nasty
you
dude,
got a
man.
woman like
Wow.
Mariah Carey
And
with
fumble.
accolades and you fumble, you just, and then you go and impregnate? I mean, that's his business. But it's like, bro. But I
Hey, the
knew
devil
something
has
was too
gives you
Daisy
no
when his
discernment.
twin son had that mop top hairstyle. When the boy got about 5, he still was walking around with a
What's up,
head
Gerald?
full of hair like a mop. Bro, most bros know I only have a daughter. If I had a son, most dudes that got sons can't wait to take their boy to the barbershop. You understand
Hmm.
what I'm saying? But
What up, Pusha?
it's just a lot of loose parts and everything, and all of it's gonna be exposed, bro. They're finished, man. They scurrying. I just saw something where Fat Joe was talking about. They showed something on my YouTube timeline. He got us some exclusive something from Wu-Tang Clan. Nobody cares about that.
Oh,
Fat
told you
Joe, you
we gonna
rich.
talk rap forever, man. No,
Fat
nothing
Joe
new
is
though.
rich. If he can't get no exclusive anything,
You
who
gonna
else
notice
can?
he gonna do everything but make new music. That's about it.
I
That's the
knew
whole
Fat Joe
point.
was a clown when he was licking the bottom of fresh sneakers out of a box.
Yep,
I
licking
never
Jordans.
put my tongue on the sole of a
Mm-hmm.
sneaker.
That's when they was promoting everybody to go broke buying Jordans, man. I bet you they ain't buying them
Sorry
Jordans
about
no
that.
more. I bet you they ain't buying Jordans no more like that.
Bro, the whole sneaker game don't change. I know you know about sneakers fame.
No
Stuff is
doubt.
sitting. People
Mm.
trying to say they money. They not worried about that. That's for the young people that are silly. Bro, I'm sitting up here. Man, do you realize this
Nope, they're not
month
that rich.
I gave away 15 pair of sneakers to one of my homies? I wear 13. I've been trying to give this stuff away, bro.
Sell them.
I need to downsize.
Sell them, man. They worth money.
Yeah,
If they're in good condition.
yeah, yeah. Put it on Facebook, market placement. I'm not beating up nobody out at, you know, parking lots and stuff like that. That's how you get got. But I just rather give it away, fam.
Ain't nothing wrong with that neither. Ain't nothing wrong with
Clothes to the shelters, like men's shelter. Man, I don't give away clothes to the men's shelter hand over fist, bro. And once I do it, I don't even miss it. I feel good about it, bro. Because once upon
that.
a
Right.
time, I had to be up in one of them joints. And this is the
What's up, C-Mills? What's
real,
up, bro?
this the real stuff people
What's
don't
up,
talk
Carter?
about.
What's up, everybody? What's up, chat?
Good, bro.
But I'm gonna go ahead and drop down, fame. I just
No,
want to
don't worry.
come
I'm
up
gonna
and
let
just
everybody
say,
get
man,
their
I
run. We're gonna
appreciate
after everybody get their run, we're gonna close out.
I
Say what I have to say. What's
appreciate
up,
what
D-Hall?
you've been talking about. You got the voice, you got the platform, you saying stuff, man. I've been saying for over 25 years. Beyonce, Jay-Z, all that stuff is nonsense. It's fugazi. Bro, my relationship was destroyed and behind the
We
single
talked about it.
ladies and all like that. I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
Right.
But I'm still here though.
That's right.
I'm still here, bro.
That's right.
Ain't
Yes,
nothing stopped, man. But
you know
I
what?
appreciate you gentlemen and fame. Keep that heat going. And for everybody in the chat, I know this members only, but if somebody's
Now,
pirating,
this is gonna be public. This is what's popping show. It's gonna be public.
okay,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
get you a membership. Look
Yeah,
at
no
the
comment. Appreciate
series
that, bro.
called
Appreciate
X
that.
Out. Don't get X'd out, bruh.
Tell them.
That's some of the
Yeah, please
best. That's some
get
of
you
the
a
best
membership
damn things going today.
You right.
and
And
So,
share.
that's one of
Don't
your
like.
favorites right there. That's what's up.
no,
That's one of my favorites too.
on, bro.
Yeah.
But be careful up there in New York. You know, I don't know if you like the
Hey,
Yankees,
yo,
but I got to
hey, yo,
troll a little bit.
they said you drunk, man. They said
My
you drunk, man.
Hey,
Dodgers is
Fame.
tearing their ass up.
Nah,
I'm about to
man. All
change
right,
my
that's that, man.
avatar back to my Brooklyn Dodgers stuff up.
All right, you know, hey, yo, Jim and I hold it down, bro. We about to get up out of here. What else, C-Mills? Holler at the people,
Hey,
man.
Fame. Can I ask
Shit,
you one more
cool.
thing before you get off?
No doubt, bro. Holler.
But go ahead.
Nah, talk about it. Chop it up. Jim and
Okay.
I know what's up. Jim and I be doing him.
With with the discernment thing, when it comes to these men, let's say from the men's side, a lot of them like messing with transsexuals and stuff like that. When you sell your soul, do you think they know at the time that they're messing with
Yeah,
transsexuals because they lost the discernment?
yeah, they be knowing. I mean, they got to do something against the grain. That's the whole purpose. You know what I'm
Just
saying?
wondering,
They got to do
because
something
I be
opposite of the
wondering if,
most high. Basically,
yeah,
you know, it could be many things.
all the way to the point where you got to take that life force into the thing to show a blatant disrespect toward life and creation.
See,
That's why they
the
bang them
thing
all
people got
out
to
the back.
understand about with the thing that's hard for people to fathom. See, one thing about Diddy, he was all in evil. See, he didn't play with it. Meaning, you got some people once they take that agreement, they all in.
Yep.
He was all in. And you got some of them like Nick Cannon. He'll play the good guy role. Usher play the good guy role. Be half one in, halfway out. Get it? That's why a lot of them get spanked up. See that? When you see people like Jay-Z go his whole career, nobody mess with him because he was getting real evil. He was all in. That's why you see him with the witch, all in evil. Beyonce, they all in. They ain't playing around. You know, they ain't half-ass. It's like, you know, some people half-ass go to church, but that's how they are. They're not half-assing what they deal with. They're not half-assing. They all in. See what I'm saying? And they be believing in that shit. So everything they do, it's on purpose. If he violate a man, he doing it on purpose. He's taking that man's soul. He's putting that man in position so he can control him. Like everything he's doing is on purpose. Because he knows if you're not, now remember, if you're not man enough to stand up to him, that's what's gonna happen. But if you're a man to stand up to him, then he probably left you right alone. You know what I'm saying? You gotta
Yeah.
understand that.
That's why
Then
I
you
don't
gotta
think he's
understand
in
about the
jail.
men. Then you gotta understand about the men like Nick Cannon. who are already broken in. So you didn't think about all the boys and men that were broken in before they even met him. You see what I'm saying? He
Mm-hmm.
broke it in Hollywood early. He don't meet Diddy 5 years later, but he already broken in. You know what I'm saying? That's my point. So all that's going on around us. You got people selling out, but then you got people that's already broken in. You know what I'm saying? Nick Cannon was already grown. That means Nick Cannon got a whole feminine side, y'all. You know how to
Yeah,
act
I'm glad
feminine
I
like
got on.
you. Come on, man.
I'm glad I got on this live because believe me or not, I was in the middle of it and I escaped out with all their information on how they,
See what you got.
torment and all that stuff. So like literally a lot of the stuff that I'm doing when you see me on the hitting tag and stuff and that stuff is because I learned how they torment and use what they were using and doing right now. It's all like basically programming why they had us in school and doing all that because they had the system set up because they knew, like you said, between Puffy and that generation that the Little Dirk, we came between that, the Puffy and the Little Dirk, and they knew that we were coming in this time, and they had to have us doctrinated by the time December 2012 came. That's why all that timing and how it came, and that's why we're seeing what's happening right now because the technology when they bought in the market bought into the social media, like you've been saying, how they all found out we were on social media. That's when they're using it to find out that we're all on this thing. And what they planned on doing, what they thought we were going to do is idol worship because they put all these black so-called leaders in front of us. But then they see on Facebook and all this social media, YouTube, people like you, me, they see that we're out here and they're seeing that what they had planned when they put this social media out here is not going to like basically, oh Diddy, you messed up because nobody is falling for your stuff. Beyonce, you messed up. Nobody's falling for your stuff, and then everybody's not falling for anybody's stuff, and so we're all separated to where it's like that. What do you call that? That sorority or that big one fraternity is being called out. That, the Canaanites, they
Mhm.
worship that golden calf, and if they don't have it, they will kill.
And just like you know anything about history, it always changes.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? It's times when they be in power, it's times when they get dethroned. You
yeah,
know
and they
that
were
back
in
and forth
power
war
for
always, but you know that back and forth war never stops. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
remember one thing about when you talk about that dark side, he always disposed of his soldiers. It's always like that. Why you think when you see Star Wars, you always see all the ones on the front line just get sprayed up, bro? They don't care about them. You know what I'm saying? That's how it go. They the
yeah,
minions. Minions always get destroyed. That's their job to be destroyed. That's the minions, man. Only the
yeah.
ones that run shit is the one that sit in the seats of power. That's what they don't understand. That's what none of them understand. See, like I said, the point is this, y'all. They get in the game and they be dealing with evil, but they don't be knowing how evil really work, and that's why they always get caught up. I'll be honest with you. Because remember, they're always trying to figure out a way how to get the most money and get money without doing the most too. Remember, they're still black. You know how some black people want to go to work but don't want to do shit. So they'll sign up to do evil, or they know certain things they're supposed to be doing, but they don't be doing what they're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Like nigga might ain't throwing a dress in a while. He been ducking and dodging that dress for 2, 3, 4, 5 years, and next thing you know, some shit happened because the nigga ain't. You know what I'm saying? Like if you just say
And,
petty shit like that,
and that's another thing.
something is more better.
You know what I'm saying? That was back where I know because
I'm
a
gonna
lot of
exit
our
out of here
leaders
and let
and
you get to your show,
our
man. I
people,
appreciate it.
Absolute, bro.
a
Holla
lot
back.
of our leaders and people like that get that type of money. Like, I was just thinking like it's amazing how we finally get some black men in position that's billionaires or so called, and all our men that's been in our faces billionaires, and these men that have major control or so much money at some point they either get taken down or they criticize or there's it's something behind as to why. But and you got way more other races and ethnics as billionaires, and you can't if they figure that these dudes are doing and they have black skin, and it's way more other ethnicities of billionaires, that it's way more that's going on than what's portrayed and what these guys are doing. Um, and again, too, it's like you say, it's spiritual thing because it's not against flesh and blood, but against spiritual wickedness in high places that we can't see, but it's definitely relevant in the music industry, with these guys going to see witch doctors and spells and everything else taking place, which people don't know. A lot of times, the what some people will go and do to the extent for money and power and fame. Like, um, some of these people don't have nothing, don't come for nothing, but then it's like this human trafficking, the sex control has been going on for a long time, and like it's everything connects the dots as to what everything is going, what is happening today. Of course, it's to play supposed to happen as opposed to what was supposed to happen. Meaning, as like I spoke to my aunt today, and she's like 62. She is in that that baby boom era where it's hard to tell them, my mom and dad, hey, the truth. I finally got through her today, you know, on some other about the Democrats and the Republicans, letting her know that we used to vote Republican back in the
Blue
day
Bummer Lee.
versus Democrats, and where all that came from, and even show her, the history, and brought it up to her, and she was surprised. And it's like I was able to tell her and get through it. And I'm just like, we all was fooled and lied to, even y'all was back in the day. And because a lot of times they don't want to be told nothing. And she was talking about she gonna vote for Kamala versus this versus Trump. And I had to break it down to her in simplest terms of, just because you're a woman, this is a woman, and you don't like Trump. And I'm just like, I'm getting to the basis of why you don't like Trump, because but the policies, and I'm start breaking. So anyway, it means to go. What I'm saying is that mentality of what they've been taught is still sticks around to this day. And you got some that will listen to, some won't. And I was fortunate enough that she did listen and was able, and I sent her some information so she could start researching and looking up things like that, because that our parents and stuff, like, they're so stuck in their mind and their ways that it's so hard to come through to them.
They
But
under spell, y'all. They under spell.
and I believe so
You gotta
too, Fang.
understand, y'all. But when you're under a program for 60 years, that's you're not breaking that. It's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? That said, you can't teach old dog new tricks for real.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
So, but
So if they
yeah,
if they
man.
if they can't break that program, then you know what I'm saying? Because remember, okay, you got older people that's stubborn, you got older people that's not. Once you got a person that's old and stubborn, you can't do nothing with them at all. You know what I'm saying? And that's already written. That's written.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah. Yeah. What's up, Miss Mo Better?
I know y'all talking about Diddy and stuff, but I just want to hit base on Tyler Perry's
Yeah.
this new thing. I had already started watching it before, we talked about it the other day, and I just finished watching it. He's doing too much with these movies. Why everything has to be about sex, sex, sex? Because Mia Culpa, epic fail. This movie here, epic fail. I mean, and it's showing. I mean, they showing these
You
guys
see right through it,
naked.
right?
Yeah,
Like it's not.
everything.
It's like he it's not even entertaining. Like when you watch his movies, you can see he's clearly pushing something. Like he's pushing something. It's not entertaining. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. You get it.
Like, what is he thinking? And he has like, it's like a part where it's the strip club, and then there's a parking lot, and everybody's screwing on top of cars, and they're showing this stuff. Everybody's getting eaten. I'm like, Tyler, he lost me. I'm
So
sorry.
my
I was
point is
lost.
what you're saying as well. That's extreme. That shit would never happen in real life like that, right? I never
No,
saw nothing like that. You?
no, not at all.
There you go. That's the
Yep. All
truth.
right. I'm
He just
sorry.
goes over the top for no reason to make us look like animals that we don't do shit like that.
Exactly.
But if you don't know us, you really think that's what we do. Screw on
Sad.
top of cars. I ain't never did no shit like that in my life. Or saw it. Or saw it. You know what I'm saying? So yes, that's what he's pitiful, man. He gonna get his too. He gonna
Mm-hmm.
get his too, y'all. Because he been spared a lot too. Remember that Oprah done got more smoke than Tyler Perry.
Hmm.
Yeah, it was a clip he was just did the other day up there defending Kamala about and trying to low key the same way how Obama did, low key bashing black men as to why we need to vote for her and all this other stuff, and trying to really play reverse psychology on the black men of the people by trying to make them feel sympathy by telling some of his story, but then trying to relate it to why we need to vote for Kamala. Man, that dude is sad, man. It is sad to see our people that's like that, that's still like fighting against the agenda for us to try to, make something us or better of our people. But you want to be up here with open all these billionaires and doing all this other stuff just to mislead, man. Like you said, I can't wait till they and I don't wish anything bad on anybody, but just the fact of the notion that y'all know what y'all doing. Y'all know y'all hurting people, y'all
Yep.
destroying people's lives, y'all, careers and
Yep.
all types of stuff and souls, and y'all compromising people's souls, putting them in certain positions, and it's just, man, them people gonna burn. Like
David Lee, what's up?
it's
Right.
sad. People gonna
Right.
burn, man. Like
Oh
they
yeah,
playing
y'all.
with.
That it's funny. Y'all brought up Tyler Perry. She brought up Tyler Perry because I'm about to go back in on him tomorrow too because I wasn't finished. You see what I'm saying? Everything I had loaded yesterday, I couldn't load the rest of the Tyler Perry up, so I'm gonna finish with him too. And show y'all the other stuff that's being said about him. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all coming together. And remember, man, all all these black outlets is doing the best cover up they could do, man. Because remember what I said, y'all. They know once entertainers are dead, all they platforms ain't gonna make no more money. They crashing. See all these you know what I'm saying? Everybody that's ducking the story is actually telling on themselves, and that's why I'm going to tell y'all something too. I was gonna say before tomorrow, right? But see, I'm gonna tell you another secret. The little Dirt case is another distraction. See, talk about little Dirt. Don't talk about this Chester stuff. See what I'm saying? Then you're gonna see. You can look at the whole little Dirt situation to see how people's picking and choosing their news and topics. See, then you'll see people that was quiet. They start turning up on that little Dirt shit because they don't want to talk about it. You understand?
Yeah.
This is how
And you
your mind
notice
is, man.
it's one thing after another. Like soon as some of them die down, then they keep it fed up. You know what I'm saying? With some other stuff in the news that's some bullshit. And it's just like, man, it's mighty funny how all
Yo,
this stuff come out.
that whole little Dirk stuff was old news. I don't care nothing about that. The biggest
Yeah,
fish
yeah,
smoke.
it's old, but but they bring it out like it's new. You know what I'm saying? Like we know
That's
it's old.
beyond shit, man. That's internet niggas, man. I don't care about that. I'm talking about the black empire that just fell and people being exposed to other things. You feel me? That's why I say I know about all smoke screens. That shit with
Mm-hmm.
Lil Durk and them ain't nothing new. Ain't nothing nobody ain't know. It was nothing but drill rappers on the internet beefing. This right here is the biggest shit smoking. You see those two words? That's what they want everybody not to think about. Remember, murder, you used to murder. People getting murdered, that's normal shit. Murder, 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 shot, 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 shot. But they don't want y'all focusing on this. The key word is what? Chester's, your fucking kids. That's why they want to put everything on Lil Durk now. See, I ain't stupid. They don't want people to understand it, man. It's all about your children, man. The children is the prize now. It's not about no nigga in the street gang bang getting shot no more. That day's over with. Feel me? I'm trying to tell you how the smoke screen they pulling. Trust me when I tell you. Mm-hmm. Why you think Chrisean Rock came out of nowhere talking about she got touched on when she was 7? Come on, man. I'm telling you, man. I know how genders work. Same way I know why the TV pushing it. Zeus, this channel, this show they pushing is about Chester behavior. That's why they're promoting her at 7 years old, being groped on, because there's a story behind it. Some people are going to be intrigued to hear that nasty story, but the whole time they're promoting this shit. See that? Yeah. It's all in your face all the time, y'all. It's always in your face. That's the new agenda they pushing. Didn't we speak about it before? They said after they got everybody to cross dress, the next thing they want everybody to accept was grown-ups and little people. They said they was gonna try to make that normal. I heard that shit years ago, and I'm seeing it play out in my face. Yep. That's why they pushing all this young stuff, all this. Like I said, I know what they doing, but don't forget,
Yep.
y'all. This
Right,
the key
bro.
thing. This the key thing, man.
Hey,
Key thing they don't want people
Tank,
to understand. Yo.
at the Super Bowl, there's going to be like billions of people watching worldwide, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. At 1 second of that Super Bowl, what do you think is going to happen when everybody in this whole world is going to say a minor all at once?
I already
You
know.
know what's going to happen.
That's why I know what they're doing. That's why they got that. They want that energy in that Superdome. What they talking about, and I'm never gonna forget. People got RAPE'd in that Superdome from
When you
Hurricane Katrina. That's right. A lot of people got violated in that Superdome. Man, it's wicked in that Superdome. I'll be honest with you.
wow,
Yeah.
wow,
And don't
my,
forget Hurricane Katrina and Hurricane Katrina was finding people dead in the Superdome. Yes, they were. Anybody know
wow,
about domes? All that energy is still in there, man. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
wow.
Mm-hmm.
Whew. All right,
Mm-hmm.
my bad about that.
Now you
Let you
good,
get on to
bro.
your show.
Because
I'm just put it on mute.
yeah, people don't understand how big this is. My point is they don't want other people to understand these pillars right here. This is why I'm gonna keep telling people don't get caught up in a magic trick. The whole thing they want everybody off of this right here and that word that start with the letter D. You know what I'm saying? DEATH. They don't want you thinking about those what? Child sacrifices and human sacrifices. See, those are top three agendas. So remember, right? We going to that whole Beyonce stuff. Y'all know the main things they being accused of. That's the main thing they don't want us focusing on. That's why they want everybody to focus on a dude named Lil Durk and a bum named Quando Rondo talking about something that's old. No, this the newest, hottest thing smoking. See, Jason Lee and them need some new news to talk about. Get it? Shade Room need other news. Everybody else need different news to talk about because they don't want to talk about this. Just give Joe Budden something to talk about. Yeah, we're gonna go into it tomorrow. We're gonna go into it, y'all. That's why y'all already know about media games. Remember, it's just like school. Anybody know about school? You know about when you was taught about the above topic. You never lose focus of the above topic. You know what I'm saying? That's how it all works. The above topic is you know what. And everything you're gonna see is to get you off of this. All right? Because this is tied in with the party. That's why they making these jokes saying that party turned into a Diddy party because they all tied together. That's why. You gotta understand, and there's so much things being coded and played out in your face. You just gotta watch it. You know what I'm saying? But everybody that's involved is gonna try to get you off of it. So once again, when I told y'all, and I didn't know back then, when I said if you peep game when Kendrick had that song, I said he got the whole Hollywood behind him. He got the whole Hollywood behind him because I saw the concert in Hollywood and I saw all the stars there. See, I saw all the stars there. So I knew that song was a song cry for all the celebrities in Hollywood. All of them wanted that shit on Drake. It wasn't just Kendrick, it was all of them. That's why everybody in Hollywood was behind this fucking song. Plus, the other half of them behind the song is because they really do love minors. That's the other secret of the joke. Get it? Yes. Yes. You know what I'm saying? So, because I remember seeing the concert, I ain't gonna lie, right? And I seen all the Hollywood people, they were singing the song when he first did it, and all of them was with it. But then I started peeping through interviews, and every rapper that was coming out was like saying something in Kendrick's favor. So I was just like, yo, they all know what goes on in this freaking game. But all of them is playing this game. You know what I'm saying? No, it ain't us. Meanwhile, you see it the whole time on who it is, man. Because remember, they was able to hide all until this minor stuff came out with Diddy. That's why I was telling y'all, when you look at the media, you'll see how it worked. See, when they first told the world that Diddy beat on Cassie, it wasn't bad news enough. People still forgave him, man. Then, when they told the whole world that Diddy was a bisexual, he was gay, people didn't care. They still loved him. So they had to turn things up a notch and let the world know this man is a minor lover, man. Then they had to come with a 9-year-old, 13-year-old, 17-year-old to prove, to stress the people. Get it? So the point is, this is all about Chester behavior. And we went into all this Nickelodeon stuff. We all, like y'all said, we got proof that Diddy was always tied up with Nickelodeon. All right? And we see clear as day was being promoted. Coolio was dead. He can't tell us if he was at a Diddy party. But we know at one point Coolio was a star. You know what I'm saying? Coolio was a star. And Coolio, they had Coolio with what? With who? Marcus Houston and them. And we know Chris Stokes had to sanction this picture. We know Chris Stokes was right there. And we know what he did to them. We know how I get down. See that? So yeah, y'all. It's always been about the minors. Why you think the minors been under attack the whole time? Why you think it's a whole disconnect with the grown-ups and the young people? The young people already been kidnapped mentally. People just don't understand that. They already been hijacked. They use these devices to they use these devices to hijack the kids. That's why if you take your phone from your kid, they probably gonna try to slay your ass. You know what I'm saying? They are one with the phone. They already got these guys. But now, only thing that's different is everything is collapsing, and now they not gonna know what to do. So yeah, everything has been glitched. hmm They also putting black people in a dark depression. They know this stuff is gonna do. See, within this story, it's gonna have people depressed. Then for two, the sad part is y'all. I know, and y'all gotta part me on this, because I know anybody that's been abused is gonna feel a certain way about these stories. Because if you've been abused, all this Diddy shit is traumatizing. So that's another reason why they put it out there too. They know damn well it's a high percentage of Americans that have been touched on and violated. They know this. All right, so that's what all this is about. And this is also exposing all the secrets in the black community, how people in the black community touch on people, and it goes on for years. See, all that's tied into this, man. You know
Open
what I'm
up
saying?
old wounds and
All of
stuff.
that. So this is creating a whole traumatizing effect as elections are going on, as the future is changing, as everything is being based on money. Meanwhile, like I said, man, this woman is doing desperation for money. This is how low we are. It's just over with. I'm not gonna say we, that's a curse. I'm gonna say that's how low people are, not me. You know what I'm saying? So on that note, y'all, you see, all that fame, all that playing around, lipstick, still end up nowhere. Nowhere. And you'll see it look like they was trafficking and marketing little kids. Then you gotta remember Hollywood, they got kids on tour buses going from state to state, and kids in hotels, child stars. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, see, y'all see clear as day, they got their lips shined up with nappy heads. See it clear as day. You know what I'm saying? And we know what Diddy into. We know it's for a fact. They was on a date. All this shit was in our face, y'all. So let's take it down. We're gonna get ready to rise and shine in the morning, man. So
And I
now y'all
appreciate
see.
it,
For those who don't know, now y'all see why Nick got in power. You know, you see why Nick was in favor. Mm-mm. We know it's many people that got talent in this world, man. Certain people was picked and selected for different reasons. It's that simple. So on that, appreciate all of y'all, Carmen, Fatima, Belinda, Nikki, Shayna, for coming back up in here. What's up? Bomber Lee coming on the stage. Miss Mo Better, thank you very much. What's up, Sheba? Nick Cannon, Steve Harvey go way back. They even have a movie together back in the day. That's right. Don't worry, y'all. Steve Harvey on the stove too. You know what I'm saying? Remember, man, they're gonna stretch. They're using all of them as content, and they're gonna stretch all of them out. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. They're gonna stretch all this out. Watch. So now y'all see. Remember, it was quiet the whole summer. I'm gonna say it again. It was quiet the whole summer because it was a song playing. That song played the whole summer, and everything was just calm and quiet. Then you're gonna see, as soon as the fall came back and Diddy went to jail, it started back up again. So that's where we at. So yeah, y'all be ready for Beyonce Careers Over Part 5. Yeah. We're gonna go back into that and have some fun with that.
bro. I appreciate you.
I'm gonna talk back about Tyler Perry, and then I got some other stuff to reveal because it's going down, man. Somebody already told y'all about gonna get this, man. It's going down. So on that note, I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. Y'all stay in tune. Enjoy the rest of y'all night. The What's Poppin' Show. We're gonna close out. More to come.
Bro,
Appreciate everybody.
I appreciate you, everything you do, bro. For real, for real.
No
Yeah,
doubt.
appreciate you for letting us come up and speak. Everybody in the chat, I thank y'all for listening, appreciating us. Everybody sharing the opportunities. Love everybody. Great show, bro. Keep doing what you're doing. You already know what it is. I've been rocking with you. I've been down there 2 years now, and a lot of other people in the chat. You know, I want to say welcome to the new members, the elite, and you know what I'm saying, the people that's been around. Y'all continue to come around, get this knowledge, get your membership if you don't have it. Share this with your people, you know, because bro doing his thing, man. We got to continue to support him, support the show, and keep helping spread the word and the love, man. Thank you, bro, and y'all have a good night and
No doubt.
keep it up,
Appreciate
man.
it, y'all. Y'all know what it is. I'll catch y'all in the morning, man. We out. One. What's Poppin' Show.